Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, we are going to get into the new Land of Enchantment Ensley Rain Cosmetics palette. I've had this for a little moment and I'm finally getting a chance to play with it, do some swatches for you guys, and create a couple looks and let you know whether this is worth picking up or not. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bri and I am just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot on indie makeup. So if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Hello and welcome, loves. So I switched up my background again since we are in a new year. I took some of the Christmas decorations down. I kept the lights and I also got a new little bookshelf. Do you guys see? It's more like a eyeshadow palette shelf. But anyways, we're not here for the decor, right? We are here for this beautiful Ensley Rain palette of the Land of Enchantment. You know I love this brand. I've talked about them many times. They're an indie brand that makes really stunning metallics, dual chromes, hollow chromes. Let me give you guys all the info about this. Now this goes for $88.88. It is on the pricier side, but there's some really special formulas within this palette, and it's currently on a pre-order from 8 to 11 weeks. Here is what the palette looks like up close. Look at that stunning packaging. The ethereal theme of this brand just gets me every time. And then here's the back of it. It has like a castle. Oh, I wish I could go to a place like that and just get away from the real world because it looks so gorgeous. And then inside, where the ultimate magic is at, there's a mirror, and look at the like little border around it. It's so pretty. And then inside, here are the shades. Come on, is that not the most beautiful color story ever? It has my favorite kind of colors. This has a mix of 4 dreamy multichromes, 4 magical hollow chromes. There's 4 shimmery dual chromes in a variety of textures and finishes, paired with 13 velvety mattes in their refined formula. So you have a lot of different textures to work with within the metallics, and then these beautiful mattes. So that is definitely what's causing the higher price tag. I mean, we got hollow chromes, which are usually really expensive to formulate, multi-chromes, dual chromes. I mean, these are special shimmers, and there's a good amount of shades in here. So I am going to now get a little closer. I'm gonna create 2 looks, and then of course give you guys my thoughts at the end. So I did go ahead and prime my eyes with the Glamlight Icing eyeshadow base. This is in Buttercream. I'm really wanting to go into these minty shades. So I'm going to start off with, I guess, Awakening, this beautiful green mint shade. And I'm going to fluff that through the crease. I'm just wanting something really soft and minty. I feel like I might have had a shadow on my brush, but it's okay. I'm gonna keep on going. Look how pigmented that shade is, by the way. It's insanely gorgeous. What a beautiful minty shade. Now I'm going to go into Paradise, which is another minty shade. It just looks a tad lighter. I'm not sure if they're really gonna be that different though. Let me see them swatch. Oh, they're so buttery. Yeah, you see Awakening is slightly deeper, but not enough to probably even look different on the eyes. But I'm just gonna use it just to use it and, you know, go over the edge. So I think I'm wanting to take maybe a little bit of pink in the front, maybe cotton candy vibes here. I'm gonna take this Nodal Shift shade and I'm just gonna pack it up here. Wow, for such a light pastel shade, it's showing out really well too. I feel like it's almost so light that it looks like a pinkish white. It's adding so much brightness in the front. This is absolutely stunning so far. I think I'm gonna do the darker green as more of a wing liner and like really smudge it on the lower lash line. I think that's where I want to go, which I'll start doing that now since we're here. I'm going to take the, is it Palladian shade? This beautiful, deeper kind of teal. I'm going to stamp that down here. Like I'm really gonna smudge this down here, and I'm gonna put it on the top lash line and create a wing with it. I don't know, I just have an idea for this. Trust the process. It might look kind of funky right now, but I have something in mind. We'll see. We'll see if it works out. I want to get into some of these light shimmers, so I just want to do a wash of shimmer on the lids. So I'm going to start off with Moonrise and see how well it picks up on a brush, which it's doing really well. I think I want to wet it. Yeah? Or should I use a glitter primer? No. I'm just going to see how this goes on first. Ooh, that's pretty. And shifty. But I'm just covering like a good amount of my lid where I put the green. And I am going to kind of clean this brush off and see how Faye looks. And wow, that picked up really well. I'm going to try and not add any more moisture and just put that in the inner portion. Oh, that comes off really pink. Now I think I just want to go over with my finger. So I'm going to take Faye, just kind of build it up. I feel like they'll do best with your finger. And then go into Moonrise again over here. Ooh, that's pretty. Now I'm going to go back into Palladian, the deep tealy green. And I'm going to use that on the top lid. Hopefully I don't have too much fallout from like stamping this shade. But I'm going to use that to create a wing. So now I'm going to take some glitter like primer over the wing that I created with that Palladian shade. I'm going to use the Glimmer Grass from Unearthly, and I'm just going to like kind of tap it on top. And with the same brush, this angled brush, I'm going to take the shade called Starseed. This beautiful shifty shade that's very flaky. And try not to pick up too much, and I'm just going to cover that wherever I put the liner at, and just stamp it on and create like a little shimmery wing. I think Divine Light would actually work beautiful as an inner corner highlight shade. So I am going to pick it up with a flat shader brush, and I am going to wet it, and I'm just going to smooth it in the inner corner, get things all down here. This one has like a pinky green shift to it, and I'm bringing it down on the lower lash line just to brighten the front. Okay, I think that looks really good. I'm gonna probably add some maybe sparkles on top, or I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to go figure out something for my waterline, for my lips, put on some mascara, and I will be right back to show you guys the completed look. All right, my loves, I am back, and here is the first look. I think it came out so pretty, very ethereal, very shimmery and pretty. Let me lean in so you guys can see like the final result with like mascara on and everything. I did add a little bit of glitter flakes and little gems just to add a little bit more sparkle to the look, even though this is very sparkly on its own. I got these little like glitter flakes from Ensley. It came with this palette as like a little gift with purchase. I'll try to show you guys what the flakes look like. I don't know if you can see. They're like pinky, shifty, iridescent glitter flakes. I added them on the lid in the inner portion and up in the arch a little bit. And then I added these kind of like shifty gems. And I also added like a shifty kind of tealy gem down here in the center, just to add, you know, a little bit extraness to the look, but not too much. So I still wanted to keep it soft and ethereal looking, and it's so pretty. I also went ahead and used the ABH mascara called Lash Sculpt, and I also used it with the Beauty For Real High Def mascara. I also used two liners in the waterline and tight lined with them as well. I mixed the LA Girl Shockwave metallic eyeliner and Ocean and Dragon together to match the color down here the best. I felt like them like mixed made the perfect shade. Also did that on the upper line. And then for my lips, I went in with this kind of glossy, sheeny lipstick from Urban Decay. It's one of their lip shines and Loco. It's a beautiful, cool toned, mauvey pink that I thought looked really nice with the look. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's all I did off camera to complete this first look. And I'm really happy with it. I love it. I think it looks very ethereal. So now we can get into look number 2. Let's start off with the shade called Great Crystal. Yeah, that looks really pretty. I'm gonna using a rougher brush, number 14, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner. Wow. Okay, coming through. The pigmentation I see. I didn't even like dig that much into the pan. Wow. Now I'm going to go into a smaller blendy brush and use the shade Majestic. This beautiful purple shade. And I'm going to use that to blend out the edge of this shade right here. Get a softer edge. Now I'm going to go into the shade called Bordeaux. This pink. Using this rougher 13 brush. And I'm going to put that in the front. Wow, that is also so pigmented. Do you see that? Things are showing up so well. I'm loving this so much. Oh, I think I want to go with like some intense blue on the bottom. So I'm going to get a little brush that I can stamp that shade on. Yeah, this will do. I'm gonna go into Transcend. And I'll probably use some of Edge of Night right here to go on the outer corner. But let's see how this shows up. Let me try to have you guys see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's quite pigmented too. Let me try to pack that on. Such a beautiful blue shade. And now going into the deep blue, putting that on the outer corner, just to match up the depth with that darker purple on the top. We are going to get into some shimmers now. I'm going to take this rougher 28 brush, and I think I'm just going to dive right into Moon Magic. Look at that. This has like a purple to teal. I don't know if you guys can see the shifts, but it's absolutely stunning. Pick it up. It's one of those flakier shades, and we're going to wet it for good measure. And I'm going to use that on the outer corner here. Oh, that's magical. Ooh, I think there's like little holographic shimmers in this one. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. That's all I can say. I'm getting a little bit of shimmer fallout, so you want to be careful. Maybe use a glitter primer. I know that one in the brush will help reduce some of it, but it's such a sparkly shade that some of it's coming on the cheeks, but I'm gonna dust it off in just a bit. So now I'm going to get into, I think Cosmic Flow, and then maybe also use some of Earth Light. Oh man, these are gorgeous. This one looks like a little bit of a smoother formula, but I'm still gonna wet it. I'm using the same brush, by the way. I just cleaned it off. And I'm gonna go right here. Oh yeah. Look at that like rosy pink color. So pretty. Now let's get into the Earth Light shade, which looks like it might be a hollow chrome kind of shade as well. Very flaky. It's probably gonna be really intense. And this one just looks like it has just so many little sparkles in it. Oh, I'm just gonna use that like right in the very inner portion. Oh, that is so pretty. I can't get over these metallics. I'm just gonna kind of arch it up here too. Oh, there's all these little shimmers. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera at all. To add a little bit of shimmer magic at the lower lash line, I'm gonna go into Lemuria, this shade right here. This one looks a little smoother, but look at that shade. Oh my god. I'm gonna take this little It's Spell brush. This is the E2. Pick it up. Yeah, it feels like a little creamier. Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy for these shades. They're like next level. And I'm gonna pop it right here. Add a little inner corner brightness. And match with the blue down there. And because I'm just kind of curious, I want to take a little bit of True Essence on top, because this one's a little bit more flakier. This might be one of those holochromy kind of shades too. I don't know. They're all stunning though, all of them. And just put like really little bit right here. Like very, very inner portion. And towards like the bottom end. That is it for the shimmers. I think that worked perfectly as like a inner corner brightening shade. It's that last light blue metallic. I am going to do some liner detail. I think I want to do like a little shade with like a white liner. Maybe do something a little different to create like a ethereal look. But I'm going to do that off camera. Probably add some gems because, you know, that's what I like to do. And then I'll be right back to show you guys the completed look. Alright my loves, I am back and here is the look. This is the shape that I came up with. It's kind of mimicking almost like a butterfly wing. I feel like that's the kind of effect that it has. I like winged it out and then filled it in a little bit and then brought these little lines like arches in. I don't know. I mean, I tried my best. It's not my best work, but it's catching that butterfly, fairy, kind of ethereal vibe, at least I think it is. And then I added little gems, like right here, a gem, gem, and gem. Like there's 3 on each side. And then a big gem in the inner corner, just to give a little extra sparkle, you know, vibe to the look. And then for my lashes, I used the Milani Highly Rated Mascara. For the waterline, I went in with the LA Girl Shockwave Liner in Electric, just to match the blue that I had down here. I like really intensified it and built it up so you can really see that blue pop. And then for my lips, I have the Give Me Glow Liquid Lipstick in Wicked. It's a cool toned purple grayish lavender shade. And then I topped it with this lip gloss from the Unearthly and Heather Austin collection in Almond to give it like a sparkly, juicy vibe. I did use a little bit of the Thrive liner, just a tight line on the top here. And that is all I did off camera to complete this look. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm gonna get better at this shape. I'm gonna keep trying over and over until I get it to an expert level. That's what I'm gonna do, but I'm really liking it so far. It was my first attempt in doing like a shape like this. So that was everything for the second look and I'm so happy with it. So now I'm going to zoom out a bit and give you guys my final thoughts on this palette. So Ensley Rain has done it again, okay? I feel like every time they come out with a new palette, it's even better. It's like the next palette comes out better, then the next one even better, then even better. Like they just keep improving and improving their formula and quality and options, and they're just blowing me away. Like such an amazing brand. I am so happy with everything that they've done so far. I love the theming, I love the packaging, the color stories. They're so well thought out and they really match my aesthetic when it comes to eyeshadows and makeup in general. I'm all about the ethereal, sparkly vibe. So this one has excellent quality in here. You saw, if you were watching me put the looks together, that these mattes are pigmented. Even the pastel ones, they're really opaque. They show up on the lids. I didn't have any issues with things being patchy. Things blended nicely, layered on top of each other nicely, even like the deeper shades. And these are kind of colors that are a little harder to formulate. They can be a little tricky, and they did so well with getting these right. Like I had no issues. And then these metallics, I swear these metallics are some of the most stunning metallics that I've seen in a palette. They have some that are like hollow chrome shades that have these like multicolor sparkles throughout. Like this one right here, the Moon Magic, the True Essence. I think this Earthlight too had multicolor sparkles all throughout it. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. I feel like maybe this one might too, Moonrise. They're so pretty. And then you have some really smooth, slick, creamy metallics. Like these 3 right here are beautiful iridescent inner corner highlight shades. And they have like different shifts that go perfect with the tones in this palette. Then you have some that are foiled, but just a little bit more smoother, almost more on the creamy end. But look at that. And even this like Lunar Lights one is so pretty. And then you have like the ones that have a little bit more sparkle and texture to them. So you have a lot of different metallic formulas in here. They're dual chromes, multi-chromes with special shifts. Like this shift in this one is so strong with the teal to purple. This one has a really strong shift. I mean, they're just so pretty. I could go on and on about the metallics in this palette. Now, they are very sparkly, so you may get shimmer fallout. That is a very high chance that that's going to happen. So you may want to do your eye makeup before you do your face makeup if you want to get all the sparkles away. I was able to dust most of them off my face, but I don't really mind a little bit of sparkle on my cheeks because I'm a sparkle girly. That doesn't bother me at all. But these are just pretty. They're worth the little extra effort. You could probably go in with like a glitter primer to help them adhere a little better. I definitely suggest wetting your brush to also get them to spread a little better on the lids than going completely with a dry brush, because I feel like that would increase the shimmer fallout from these shades. But they're gorgeous. If you like very intense metallics, hollow chromes, dual chromes, really foiled shades, you'll love the metallics in here. And if you like some good pigmented matte, you're also going to love the matte formula in here. And if you like this color story, I mean, it's very cool tone. It's sticking with the greens, purples, and like pinky and blue shades, which I love. Absolutely stunning. The packaging, so beautiful, and I loved how both of my looks came out. And overall, I'm just very, very happy with this palette. It's another stunning release from them, and I'm so happy that I got my hands on it. So that was my thoughts on this entire palette, the 2 looks that I was able to come up with, the swatches and everything. Hopefully this video was helpful in letting you know whether this is a palette for you or not, something you need to either pass on or pick up. Either way, hopefully I helped you out. I also gave you some look inspirations if you already did pick up the palette. You guys will have to now let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you purchase? Did you pass? Did you like the looks? What are your thoughts? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot on indie makeup and all that good stuff, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have the palette linked as well as my code. I do have a discount code with Ensley. It is affiliated. It is BRIANACHANG. It will get you, I think, like 10% off if you want to, you know, save a little bit of coins off this palette, because it is on the pricier side. So definitely use that code if you want to. You don't have to use mine. There's a lot of people with codes out there. Just letting you know I have one in case you want to use it. I've also linked like other reviews that I've done for Ensley, like their other palettes. I have a lot of videos up on my channel on them if you're curious about their other products. I will also link my makeup, like foundation and everything, in case you're curious about what I'm wearing on my face. And I will have my contact and my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really, really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, hanging out with me for a bit. I really, really appreciate it. And I just hope all of you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and just sending you guys so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.